My name is Chris and I work with Eugene, my mentor. I was originally born in Parry Sound, Ontario. I now currently live in North Bay, Ontario.
My name is Eugene. Nowadays I'm retired, but my working career was like an industrial millwright for a power corporation. I'm originally from a small town in northeastern Ontario called Virginia Town, and I currently live in North Bay, Ontario.
Eugene was introduced to me through Student Links. My first impression is that he was pretty freaking awesome, I have to say. I'm really glad I met Eugene. Safe to say I consider him like a father figure, to be honest, because he has been teaching me lots of different skills.
He's very willing to learn anything that I try and pass along as my experiences and any of the projects. Sometimes he likes the ideas I have, sometimes he doesn't, but that's to be expected.
I've learned a lot of new skills, like to the point where I think I've learned enough to be able to build myself like a little shack or something in the future. I think one of the first things that we accomplished that strengthened that was the web slingers. And it took a lot of hard work, a lot of patience.
He was a little tentative with a lot of the tools because he wasn't used to working in metal. He was used to working in wood, which is fairly soft. Well, when you're working in metal, it requires quite a bit more effort to actually make the saw work. And he was getting frustrated, and I told him, don't worry about it, just take your time and everything will work out. It did work out in the end.
Oh, it definitely has changed my perspective of the future, because I could literally start my own business on like Facebook and make like wooden toys that are affordable. You know, because like wooden toys, like custom made wooden toys that are like really big are stupidly expensive. What I want to do is I want to make giant like wooden ships and like wooden pirate ships and castles and everything a child could dream of, but make it extremely affordable. So, and if people find enough interest in my business, I might be able to expand and make my own store. And literally the store name, it's gonna be called the Toy Cave. And it'll look like a prehistoric cave, like with like cave paintings and everything. That actually, fun fact, will represent not just the story of how the story came to be, but also the story between me and Eugene. Cause like he's the one that helped me come along this far with woodworking and such. So once we're done, like if we ever are done and I have my own business, I want to pay tribute to the man that helped me along the way.
Being a mentor is like having your own child. You get to give them experiences or teach them things from your own experiences, and then watch them take those ideas and thoughts and expanding on them. I've noticed a huge change in Chris's confidence in stuff that he's doing now. When he first came here, he was very tentative. He didn't want to touch anything. He didn't like any of the loud noises. And showing him how to deal with those things properly in a safe way, his confidence has grown immensely, that now he doesn't hesitate to try something new.
We made a giant metal shield a while back, and once we got like the mythosaur skull on, like the logo, and it was painted and done, that felt like a huge achievement. At one point I had to bring the shield home and work on it, like hammer it out. But then I accidentally hit it a little too hard, and it made a big dent in the center. And I just went with it. I was like, you know what? Let's make this shield look like it has some battle damage. So that's what I did. Put a few more big old dents in there and called it done.
A good one is when we were building the ship's wheel. We glued a bunch of boards together and then cut it out and then I accidentally dropped it on the ground. And of course it broke. Chris got all worried that, oh, we have to start all over. I said, no, we just glue it back together. So that's what we did. And he was quite impressed the fact that we could take the broken pieces, put it all back together and carry on, similar to the shield.
Don't be afraid to try new things. I know it seems scary at first, but it doesn't hurt to try.
It's actually a privilege to be able to do this with someone. And when you get someone that's as enthusiastic about learning all these different things, it makes it much more rewarding and a lot easier to impart the knowledge. And I thank you for that.
Time that we spent together is pretty much something out of a Disney movie, I have to say. Something truly magical.
Cool. He's still a joy to be around. We get along very well. There's occasions where it's hard to keep him focused on stuff, but that's just like any kid. I have two sons of my own, and sometimes they're hard to keep focused on things.
Put it this way in like video games. If he was a horse in Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, or Breath of the Wild, he would be a 5 spurs with a gentle temperament.
Wow, that sounds like pretty high praise. Hope I can live up to that.
Oh no, you already have. So you already have.